blowing, you need to keep a bit of control on your line when you're casting.
Yep.
But the 10-foot version is, again, done like a carp rod. It's got much bigger guides on, much more chunkier, yeah.
And that does have a key impact on the distance that you can cast the size of the guides.
Massive.
Yeah.
So this is for going that little bit further, but again, same principles apply. One long middle section so you can play your fish. You've got no flat spots, no interference from joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indication in the tip, which you need, and your main breaking down area is here. So you've got more power in the boat. You know, you catch, like I say, skimmer one cast, £10 of the next.
Yeah. Well, that's all the tech spec. The proof of the pudding's in the eating. Let's have a go.
You want to go?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll let you get on then. Well, Alex, you've caught your first fish on a carp master. Or you're about to. What do you think?
Well, obviously we're here filming a Matrix DVD, so people out there are going to expect me to say, oh yeah, look at this, it's the best. But it is. It's truly brilliant. I mean, this butt section here, as I've cast out, I've got loads of control. You know, I can put my feeder where I want it, against that bank. I'm playing the fish. Just bring it round this side. And I've got all the action through the middle. What I've still got here is power, which is exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
You know, in a situation like this, people are gonna expect you to say, yeah, you know, but it really is good. I'm impressed, and I love the fold away, well, the ease of storage basically.
I mean, the fold away thing's one thing, but if the rod doesn't work commercially, you know, when you're doing this with it, it doesn't matter how it folds away, does it? It's got to do what you need it to do.
Well, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
My first fish on a Matrix Carp Master. They're lovely fish in this complex, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like plenty of power there. Nice short length. So I notice when I use short rods, when you net fish with a short rod, it comes up here. If you net fish on a 12, 13 foot rod, you're always stretching out.
You need a longer landing net to compensate.
Exactly. Let's just put that down there. I'll attempt to pick this one up. He's a lovely little fish.
Spot on.
Oh. Perler. Pristine little fish. I better get him back before there's no damage
Get him back
done.
and go and have another chuck.
Lovely job. Well, I'm impressed with these feeders.
Yeah.
And they cast straight.
Yeah, they're good at that.
Which is perfect. So you know, with this blank and the feeder, I can put it exactly where I need it to go.
Spot on that. Just gives you more control, not only when you're playing the fish, but also when you're casting a feeder, and you know you need to be accurate.
Yeah, I mean that's the key thing these days. You know, with a lot of the tackle developments that have happened, moulds and things like that. What's happened is, whereas you used to get your brilliant anglers and other anglers, there used to be quite a big gap, but nowadays, because of the tackle innovations and developments, they've come, you know, they're really close. So the difference is, your difference is coming with little things like this, being able to put the feeder on the same spot every time, which comes down to your rod blank, also technique, obviously, but you know, it's the little tweaks and edges that are making all the difference these days. And obviously that's something that you've thought an awful lot about and imparted in all the products that you've shown me today.
I've spent a lot of time over the summer and you know, sort of like the last 6 or 8 months developing all this stuff and really having a close think about it and looking at how different people do things, and hopefully I've come up with something that's quite unique.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, well, I think once people understand the reasons for the innovations, obviously the visual things like the feeders, straight away they're a wow factor. Because people are going to say, well, that's different, and then they understand what they do. But the little tweaks, you know, your spigot on your the positioning of your joints on your rods, spigot and things like that. Once people understand, you know, I think they're really key points to the actual performance of the product. Is this my second fish on a Carp Master?
Should be.
Just had a few casts in that same spot there, and then the rod's just flying round.
So everything's working as it should then?
Yeah. I mean, like we touched on, the tweaks and changes that you've made are there for a reason, aren't they? Not for you know, the sake of being unnecessary selling points or anything. They're there for a purpose.
I think you've got to think about what you want out of a rod or a feeder, and try and develop something that's right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with all the bits and pieces that you've shown me so far.
Good. When you've got this fishing, we'll go and I think it's time to pack up, so we'll go and put the stuff away in the luggage, and I can show you that as well.
Yeah, brill. That action's just lovely, isn't it?
It's just, everything's where you want it to be. You've got the right sort of indication at the end, a proper through action rod that just progressively gets a little bit tighter and tighter, and you've got enough power in the butt to chuck accurately and to play a big fish properly.
And what about the handle length, Ricky? What about the thought behind the length? Because it's quite short, isn't it?
It's quite short, and you know, long handle lengths are really for chucking a long way. And with none of these rods, you're not going to chuck anything over 30 or 40 metres, I don't think. You know, and the one rod that is for chucking that long, the 12 footer, the handle length's longer.
Yeah.
So it's,
to get you the leverage.
To get you that leverage.
Yeah.
You know, here, what, chucking 25 metres?
Yeah.
Something like that. You know, not much more. It's probably 30 metres to the far bank, maybe.
Which is typical of so many commercials, isn't it? That's the sort of range.
How it is. You know, there's very few 50-metre casts on any commercial.
And that was my point about these short rods as well. This one, where it's swirling, it's, you know, it's well within netting range. Just there, it's popped it right where I want it.
And you're in.
Jobs are good, and that's a beauty as well.
Yeah.
Quite happy with that one. Let's have a look at this one. On one of your special little feeders.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, that's, how big's that, do you think? £7-8 maybe? Something.
Yeah.
You know, it's a really thick set fish.
It's a proper commercial fish, isn't it?
Beauty.
Spot on.
Well, let's put him in the net then. Let's have a look at the luggage.
Yep.
Okay, so every angler that Matrix is targeting wants to get to the bank in style and with plenty of organisation.
Yep.
Talk me through the luggage you've got here.
Well, first of all, I've got this new rod and pole bag. Obviously it's all together in one piece. As you can see, I've collapsed the rods down now into how they should be.
Yep.
And they just fit nicely inside. You can velcro them in place quite easily.
Yep.
And what I've done is given this bit lots of padding, lots of extra padding, so that it doesn't squash and it protects the reels.
Protects your bail arm and
so yeah, you get one in there. You could probably, if you cheat a bit, you could probably get two in each one, I would think. But really, ideally, it's made for one, but I would think you could get two in each one. I'll call that up. Ready to go. Zip all that up, and you can see it carries your rods, but also in this side, I mean, I haven't used my poles today, but you can get 5 tubes in either side.
So everything I'm taking to a modern commercial, I can get in the one case realistically.
2, maybe 3 rods, you know, your bank sticks or whatever.
Rolly bank sticks.
A pole, loads of top kits, everything like that.
Yeah,
so
brilliant.
it's ready to go. So I've done that. The next bag that I've got here is just basically a bait bag. You know, you want pellets, all that sort of stuff all ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just, you know,
a couple of side pockets for catapults, accessories.
cool line. So that's That's all my bait done.
Plenty of space as well.
Yeah, loads of room.
And this beauty, what we got here?
And this one, this is like tackle and accessory bag, as you can see. I've got bits of box fittings in here if I need them. I've got extra feeders, a few bait tubs to store stuff in. So that's all packed away now neatly, ready to go. And in here, this is a single net bag. And what I've actually done with this, you've got an outside pocket to put side trays on if you use them and stuff like that.
Yep.
But I've actually built in.
And this is watertight, is it, the net bag?
Well,
here?
the net bag here, I've actually built in a stink bag.
Right.
Into the luggage. To take my fitting off, put it in my bag. Put that in there. I've actually lined it, built a stink bag in. This is what I call a single one. There's obviously one for more than one net.
Yeah.
But it all depends on the size and scope of your net. You know, some nets have got big rings on them. And you can't get them all in a bag like this. But basically, this is the single one.
There's going to be no leakage in your car.
Nope, nothing.
No water into the kit.
Nope, nothing like that. So that goes in there. Put your landing net in there as well. Fold that round. Zip it up, ready to go.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
And one of the key things I noticed as well, which is only once you start using luggage that you notice, but little touches like padded straps, heavy duty zips that are easy to get hold of, all those things that make a difference when it's cold and...
Well, it makes a difference, but like I say, in here, you've got a built-in stink bag.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's quite easy, and like I say, of this version, there's this one that's for one net, and there's another version that takes up to 3 nets, dependent on the size of the net.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's then quite simply you just fold this over.
So that's just as well for pole rollers as well and
pole rollers, bulky items, and you're ready to go.
Nice strap on there as well.
Yep.
Brilliant. Well, very well thought out.
Well, thank you.